This guy leads by example. I think Jim Rich touched on it. Pavano, since coming over from the Cleveland Indians last year, has really helped some of the other starters in this rotation. Luke Hochevar making his third start. Yeah, and like I talked about, it's kind of been a hit and miss for him, and he needs to stay away from the big inning.
True to his word, he's taking a lot of pitches and having some extended at bats to start a ball game. And a liner too tall for the second baseman Callaspo, and Span wheels around first, on his way to second, and he's safe. And in the middle months of the summer was a very good pitcher, and then really tailed off at the end. Now Hudson walks to fill first base, 2 aboard for Mauer. Base hit to left, Span around third. He's being held, and they're loaded up with nobody out. There's ball 4, and Morneau gets a run batted in with yet another walk. Morneau with a .341 batting average and an on-base percentage of .473 coming into the game. He has reached base nearly half his times coming to the plate. 1 week ago right now had yet to drive in a run. He's had a good homestand with 9 runs batted in and a great chance to add to that total here. Here's a fly ball to right field.
You can run on his arm.
DeJesus. The ball coming through, but Hudson scores. Cuddyer drives in his 10th run, and it's 2-0. Here's my call. Kubel going deep. Not deep enough. Deep short. Deep short. Infield fly rule was never called. And the catch made by Betancourt, 2 away. Delmon Young hitting an even .300, and a high fly to left center field. High and deep to the gap. Ankiel with a great catch right in front of the fence, about 400 feet from home plate. 2 left, 2 score. A good first inning for the Twins, and they jump out in front. A drive to left field. Delmon Young will play it on a hop, and Gordon is aboard with a leadoff single. 3rd hit for the Royals. The Royals are hoping he slides in feet first, because that's how he got hurt in the first place. There's a liner just out of the reach of Hardy, and Gordon will go to second, and the 3rd inning starts with a pair of hits. Harris in on the edge of the grass at third. Bunted in the air, and Morneau was playing behind the runner. It'll be a bad bunt, but a good sacrifice nonetheless. Too tall for Pavano, and the run will score, and Pasetnik beats out the bouncer for an infield hit. And Pasetnik takes off. Mauer's throw. Pasetnik with a long slide, and Mauer's throw didn't get him, but it looked like Pasetnik's slide really slowed him down for the Royals here in the 3rd. Another base hit. It'll at least tie the game. Pasetnik is going to be held, and the Royals coming back on Pavano and the Twins here with 4 hits and so far a couple of runs. And that'll rifle through the gap. Young cuts it off. Another run scores, and it's another single with Young cutting that ball off. The 5th Kansas City single this inning, and they lead it 3-2.
Blackburn yesterday really struggled through 5 innings. Pavano trying to get out of this inning with any further damage, and he picks up a strikeout for the 2nd out, getting Ankiel for the 2nd time.
Another 3-2 to Callaspo. High drive to deep right field. And gone. A 3-run home run, and it's a 6-run inning for the Royals.
That hurt right there. That hurt the Twins. Boy, you're hoping that Pavano could get out of the inning with giving up 3 runs. It's only a 1-run deficit, but now the Royals have put a 6 spot here in the top of the 3rd inning. Callaspo hitting his 2nd home run of the year. Pavano has allowed this year is a 3-run home run.
And another base hit. 7 hits allowed by Pavano here to the Royals. Runner going, and nobody was at second base. So Kendall, surprisingly, at least to the Twins middle infield, stealing second. Little flare to left. Delman Young with a basket catch. And finally the Twins get to come off the field.
7 3-ball counts for Holshaver already.
Toward the hole. Nice backhanded pickup by Betancourt. And Mauer safe at first. The throw pulled Butler off the bag. Mauer will reach, probably with a base hit. And we looked down the right field line and we thought, oh boy, this guy's going to hit 50 home runs in this ballpark. This would be a good spot for the first one. And he's called out on strikes. Out number 2.
Oh, good curveball right there. Holshaver picking up his first strikeout.
Cuddyer, the target field home run leader among Twins with 2. Bouncer to third. Gordon fires across. Safe again. Gordon was heading to the dugout thinking that the Royals had gotten the third out, but another throw pulls Butler off the bag.
Oh, almost looked like he threw him a changeup right there.
Grounded up the line, hits the bag into short right field. Mauer coming around to score, and the Twins catch a break. The second time that a Twin player has hit a base for a hit.
Maybe that's that home field advantage that they lost at the Metrodome. They're getting it here at Target Field.
Got him with a fastball away.
Yes, he was.
That's down the left field line, twisting and fair by a foot, then into the crowd for a ground rule double. So DeJesus with a slicing line drive off the warning track and a ground rule double. And a 2-strike base hit for Pasetnik. DeJesus around third, he'll score, and the Royals get a run back. It's 7-3. Drilled to left, and Young will play the first hop. Pasetnik around second, on his way to third. He'll be held, and the ball free in the infield, and Mauer anchors it near home plate. So Butler cracks a hard double to left, and Pasetnik scampers to third. Full count to Guillen. Got him to Chase, and a big second out here in the fourth. Snapped his bat and a roller to first.
There's another 100 trees. In the Royal bullpen.
And Hudson draws his third walk of the ball game. Here's Mauer. To center, hit hard, but right at Ankiel, who has to stumble as he comes in to make the catch. And now Morneau.
Make it 21 walks. For yesterday's victory over the Royals.
To left field and down for a hit. Hudson had to hold up, so now here are the Twins with the bases loaded again. And Klubal comes to the plate representing the tying run. Bouncer right side. Butler fires out there. Safe at first, and the inning will continue on a close play.
I think, I think the shortstop right there, Betancourt, he went across the bag too quick.
He's safe at second. Everybody's safe.
Yeah, right there. Watch Betancourt right here. He's not even on the bag catching that ball. And second base umpire Eric Cooper called it correctly.
A rare call, a correct call. Tying run at first, one away. And a little squirter to the right side. Another run will score. Young is gone on the first pitch. And the Twins have cut the Kansas City lead in half. And the tying run now is at second base. A 4-pitch walk. Third walk of the inning. And the bases are reloaded for the 6th time. And here comes Jim Thome. Another 2-2. Got him with a fastball. And the Twins cut the Kansas City lead in half. That's dumped into right center field for a base hit. Guillen has picked up 3 hits in the ball game, and the last 2 have come on broken bat humpback liners to the outfield. And Bloomquist goes, and Maurer can't field the throw or can't get the grip on the ball. It rolls to the feet of the umpire, and it'll be another stolen base for the Royals.
Yeah, their 4th of the ball game for Bloomquist, his 2nd of the year.
And Keel takes ball 4, and now there are 2 aboard. And a high drive to right. There goes another one. A pair of 3-run homers for Callaspo, and he's busted the game open against Jesse Crain.
Well, we fell behind an account, came in with another fastball. And Alberto Callaspo, 6 RBIs in today's ball game.
And all of this with 2 outs. The broken bat hit by Guillen, the walk, and then this. Oh, Cuddyer hit by a pitch. And he'll go to first. Well, they're calling it a strikeout. And Ron Gardenhire is going to come out to discuss it with Mike Riley. The immediate concern was Cuddyer's hand and wrist area.
Gets 42 saves for him in his first year with the Royals.
Dribbler up the line, and Soria will tag out Young to end the game. And for the 2nd Sunday in a row, the Twins misfire and a chance to pick up a sweep within the division.
Well, we saw Carl Pavano really struggle. He ended up getting a loss in his ball game. Bullpen did a good job, but Kansas City, too much offense here this afternoon for the Twins, getting 16 hits and 10 runs.